M to the C. It's MiltonCast time. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the MiltonCast. Today's guest is a very special man. He's come out all the way to us, all the way from Both City. It is my good friend, Roger's Reacts. How are you doing,
Hello.
Roger?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Milton?
That's good to hear. You might need to get a little bit closer to the recording device.
Move. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Nice little bit of juice. So, Roger, what's new? What have you been up to?
Just been living,
Actually,
really.
that's very interesting, but sorry, we do need to have an ad read from our first sponsor of the day. Peter's on the Hill, a wholesome family dining experience where you and your entire family will be presented with a question. Do you eat them or not? They'll wriggle, they'll writhe, they'll slide down your throat, all served with a glass of cola and a side salad of your choice. So come on down and have a think about what you want to do next.
That was a lovely interlude there.
Thank you.
I've just been living, haven't really been doing anything.
Pretty epic. I've just been gaming pretty hard. Just completed all the achievements on Batman Arkham Asylum for the Xbox 360. Really just playing the game of life with my self. So
I've never
guys,
played that game. Is it good?
don't
Should I get
interrupt
it?
me.
Oh. Well, I mean, you interrupted me, so I thought we could do that.
No, I can do what I want.
Okay.
You're in my place now, buddy. What do you
see.
think we're in this pocket dimension personal recording lair for no reason? So, Roger, what are your thoughts on Chinese people?
Wonderful.
Yeah, me too. So, we've got a couple of topical questions for you today, and I'm going to have a look at my list to see what question number one might possibly be.
Go on then.
Okay, so, my first question for you today, Roger, is buckets and spades.
That's not a question.
Just what are you doing? If you'd let me finish the fucking question, maybe I'd actually make more sense.
Alright, okay, go ahead.
You're so far the rudest guest we've had on the show. You've interrupted me 3 times, maybe. I think I might have quantum leaped and
I'm sorry, it's just the way I am, alright?
I'll hit you again like that with my hand made of wood if you're not careful. The handmaid's tale is...
Wait, you can do that?
What?
You can turn your fist into wood?
I can do.
Show
Have I
me.
never showed you that?
No, show me. You gotta show me. Holy fuck! No, that's fucking messed up. You
How
can't
sick
fucking...
is that?
No!
How fucking cool
What the
is
fuck
that?
are you?
Yeah,
no,
I'm a
fuck
pretty
no.
magical
You can't
guy.
do that
I'm
again.
a pretty magical guy. Alright, back it goes. There we go, see? Flash.
Oh, what
moving
the
around.
fuck? No, you can't just spring that on me like that.
Well, I just did. Anyway, first question is, buckets and spades. Why continue? Go ahead. Tell me why. Why even bother?
That's a loaded question right there, but I'm gonna take that as an insult.
Okay, good.
There has been a lot of beef between our channels, I would say.
I would agree.
So your opinion doesn't matter. I think we should just continue making videos forever.
Okay, well, that's an interesting theory. I could help you out, by the way. I was thinking I had a really good idea for exactly how to just to improve the buckets and spades formula, because I noticed that your channel has been stagnating at the moment. So I think first of all,
we're just taking a break.
Listen to me. Fucking listen. Yeah. The first thing I would say: stop making Subway related content. Okay.
Why? Subway's such a nice
Are
area.
they sponsoring you? Are they paying you?
I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it on here, but...
I'll take that as a yes. First of all, get yourself a good sponsor like Peter's on the Hill. A lovely family chain who will allow you to do what you want on your podcast. They requested that I pull out my willy and show you my moves at some point in this podcast. So, hey, get yourself a nice freeing sponsor like Peter's on the Hill. Go and eat their food, please. So, another question about buckets and spades.
Yeah.
What's James been up to recently? Hey,
Well,
James
like,
Head Live?
Right now? Or
Yeah.
like...
Is James Head alive?
He is alive, currently,
He
yeah.
is?
Do
Okay.
you follow him on Snapchat?
No, I don't know why I would.
At James Head Live?
Okay, I'll follow him now.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's he been
See
doing?
what he's up to.
Oh, God! What the fuck is he doing to that cow?
Oh, no.
Oh!
Yeah, no, don't look at that one.
Oh, is that a different James Head Live?
Yeah, that's not the James
Oh.
Head Live we know.
Okay, well, what's he been doing? Because I've surely noticed the complete and utter downfall of your channel.
Well, I'll let you in on something. Well, basically, I let him out for a little run around, and he kind of escaped.
Oh.
And I haven't really told anyone. It's just kind of a bit awkward because now I can't find him.
I do know that feeling. I did let Craig out of the house one time.
Yeah.
It was a
so
mistake.
you know.
It was a mistake. I'm starting to think that we're not so different, you and I.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say.
You may be a humongous freak with gangly arms and massive feet the size of pillar stones, but
what?
and a big altered toe. But it's okay. Also sponsored by Alton Towers. Come and grab a ride and slide down the slide at Alton Towers. You could find yourself at the top of a tower, spiraling uncontrollably into debt and financial misfortune. Or you can come to Alton Towers. Have a day out with people you love in a cool bottle. Sorry, carry on.
People don't know about my big altered toe.
Do they not?
Yeah. Should I talk about that?
I think we should. Let's tell them. Go on.
It's
Tell
a
them
long
what happened.
story. So I have this botched toe, right, and it's from a long chain of bad events and injuries, and it's just all been. Imagine all the injuries you've ever had in your lifetime focused on one toe.
Ow.
That's what it's like, really.
Oh.
And it hasn't fallen off yet.
Well, that's good to know. We're glad to hear it.
Do you want to see it?
I'd love to see it.
I don't know. Well, I mean, there you go.
Oh, put it away. Good Lord, put it away.
I'm sorry.
What have you done to that poor thing? That poor toe.
Don't take the piss out of me, alright?
I'm not taking the piss. I'm dead serious.
Body positivity.
So, all body positivity stuff aside, how many subscribers do you have?
Currently, on the Bucking Space channel, we have 125.
125.
It's a big milestone.
It is, and I think it's fair to say that this huge milestone that you reached. You reached it a long time ago. I mean, you peaked, you had your moment, but the MiltonCraft channel is on the upkeep. On the uptake. We're really climbing the ranks. We've hit 117 subscribers. We're nearly there. We're
nothing.
catching up. We're catching up on you. You can say what you like. We're only 8 behind.
I bet you haven't got your Kelp YouTube reward yet.
The kelp?
You don't know what it is yet because you haven't got to 120 subscribers. You wouldn't know.
Well, let me just tell you right now, mate, that when we surpass you,
Stop stalling so you can look it up on Google, please. I can see you typing. Stop.
Listen, I'm running this show, and I'll tell you where to go. Away is where to go, so listen to me now, you ingrateful little lout. This is the podcast you are listening to, the MiltonCast, the best podcast since sliced pod bread. We will rock you twice. Anyway, time for another word from our other sponsor, Subway. Eat fresh.
Wait, what?
Hey, you want to eat this sandwich? I know you do. Here, look inside. 20 different nutrients and 7 types of meat, all wrapped up in a floppy, warm piece of bread, encased in cheese, encrusted in herbs. We've toasted it nicely for you so you can sit back and just eat without even thinking about implying your own heat. We will do what you are not brave enough to do with our new sandwich, the cheesy meat bulldozer. We'll shove it in your mouth and then we'll send you packing. So come on down, only £12 and 58 pence, the new Subway sandwich. That was a lovely message from our third sponsor, Subway. In fact, I just got in contact and arranged that sponsorship in the last 12 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting fact you got there.
Yeah.
Considering what you just said about 12 minutes ago.
Yeah. By the way, you may want to check your contract with Subway may have been cancelled.
What have you done?
It may have been cancelled. They just clearly recognise the superior channel. Anyway, so, moving on swiftly. It's clear to me, Roger, that there's an elephant in the room. A massive, colossal elephant
Let's
in the room.
talk about that. Why the fuck is that here?
Why the fuck are you so tall? Let's talk about the huge, bloated, growing elephant in the room.
I've told you about the broccoli caves, haven't I?
No.
Well, I grew up in the broccoli caves.
Oh.
That's why I'm so tall.
Oh.
A diet of entirely broccoli will make you the tallest man in the world.
It has had some impact on your hair too.
It has, indeed.
I can see. Roger, you're shaking. Are you okay? Yeah, listen.
It's the broccoli energy.
Okay, I understand. Listen, the more I learn about you, Roger, the more I realise you're not a normal man.
No, I'm not. I'm half broccoli.
You and I have a lot in common.
You're half broccoli.
Listen, I've got tiger blood and Adonis DNA.
Tiger blood?
Yeah.
I was raised by broccoli and you were raised by tigers.
I was not raised by tigers. I have tiger blood. I've got tiger bread and
I see.
Adonis DNA.
Okay.
I've got tiger blood and Adonis DNA. I've got tiger blood and Adonis DNA.
Shut the fuck up, Milton.
Don't tell me what to do on my own show! I've got tiger blood and Adonis DNA. I've got tiger blood and Adonis DNA. Anyway, so...
I thought this was an official podcast. What are we doing here?
What do you mean?
You're just shouting at the
What are you
microphone.
doing here? What the fuck are you doing here?
You invited me here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, you're absolutely right. Irrespective of that, there's another elephant in the room, Roger. We need to talk about it, and if we don't, I think we'll find ourselves at a loss.
What's that?
I've noticed something about your videos.
Yeah?
Why do you let Craig say so much?
Well, I mean, he's a normal person. Why can't he talk like other people?
For sure.
I
do not think so. I think that we've let Craig make several videos on the Milton channel. Obviously, I do all the editing when Craig's not doing it, which is most of the time, but I do all of it when he's not doing
Have
it.
you ever actually had a full conversation with Craig Milton?
What?
Like a conversation? Do you know what that is? Like presenting different ideas and some other people presenting more ideas?
No. Craig doesn't. He's not allowed to have ideas. We banned that after he accidentally manifested a huge pink marshmallow monster in the middle of Manhattan.
Oh, what?
He didn't do that. Granted, I did that just to make it look like he did that so I could tell him he couldn't think anymore. Because, you know, Ghostbusters. But,
Right, okay.
yeah. Here's time for a word from our fourth sponsor, Ghostbusters. Thank you to Ghostbusters for sponsoring this video. Sorry, so back on the subject of Craig.
Yeah. We first met in this like really autistic college for like art students.
What, Moth City Art College?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's so a bunch of people who have high functioning autism. Was there any low functionals in there, or was it?
Yeah, it was a mix of everything, really.
Very nice, very diverse. I appreciate that. Very diverse. Very good. I don't like you. And so I'm going to ask you some questions now regarding the Gravy Guys. Because to me, it seems that not only are you sort of in charge of buckets and spades, but you feel sort of like the boss of the Gravy Guys as well sometimes. I think there's I think you and Craig seem to hold a sort of a joint title in the Gravy Guys. The scope of it, the sheer magnitude of the Gravy Guys is commanded at you and Craig's fingertips.
No, it's more about all of us. It's more of a...
Yeah, well, that's wrong.
I would say you can compare it more to communism.
You can compare it to Camino if you like, but I would rather stick with what I've said because it's right. So
it's not right, though.
Communism.
Yeah, communism.
Why didn't you say so?
It's we, not I.
I'm a huge communist.
Are
I've marched the Ho Chi Minh Trail with my friends down in Vietnam. We've done it all.
That doesn't make you communist.
That isn't related. It confuses me, this concept of everyone, because clearly there is only...
Well, I'll explain it to you. We're all equal.
Okay.
There's me, there's Craig, there's
Okay.
the local legend Gus, and Mince Manahan from the meat round.
Of course.
And we're all equals, and we all put in great ideas into projects.
Yeah, okay. But who is the main character?
No, that's what you're not getting. There isn't a main character.
Well, how... Because you made videos, right?
Yeah.
So who's the one that everyone finds funny? Because me, Milton, funny,
Yeah.
and watched the video. So, but if not me...
I don't think you quite get it.
If not me, Milton, or funny Mince or Roger or Craig, but only them, how can be the video?
I see what you're saying here.
Yeah.
And I just don't think you understand it. I think we should move on.
I will not.
We've got to a mental block in your brain, Milton.
I will not. I've tied the knot in my brain and we're flowing again. So, clearly, the reason that Gravy Guys and Buckets and Spades has not reached its full potential, as a collective of things that are pretty much completely unrelated.
You just insulted me now.
Because, shush and listen, you might take something from this if you listen, you play your cards right, so be careful and always listen to the adult in charge. So, I've forgotten what I was going to say, but it's okay, because we're going to have a word from our next sponsor. This is what you need. You could really do with one of these. Introducing the object that will be the thing that you want when you buy it. You too could possess exactly what it is that you need right now. Whether it be the thing that you are in need of or a cool thing that you want to own, you could have it. Send us your money, please. Well, inspired, truly. I would like to know more about the man behind the mask. So, Roger, tell us a little bit about your upbringing outside of the Broccoli Caves. What else did you get up to?
Well, around when I was 13, I moved out of the Broccoli Cave and moved to society that we call home now, with the rest of, well, humans. And from then on, I've just been bumbling around, really. Yeah.
Pretty good. Anything at all interesting?
I joined a couple of cults, but didn't stay for very long.
Really? Which ones?
I joined, well, as you know, the egg cult. Joined that one for a while.
we don't.
Well, yeah, we don't.
Wait, what are the ones? I want you to know, because I know a couple of cults. I know a few cults. So go ahead, jog my memory.
Yeah, so I was in the Jonestown cult for a bit.
Yeah.
Hung around with them for a bit, but then things got a bit weird, so I left.
They did. They certainly did.
Really?
God.
What did you hear?
What about the Jonestown cult?
Yeah.
I mean, well, I'd hope that you didn't have any family or friends living in Jonestown.
I have a few.
Right. Moving on. You...
Should I be worried?
No.
You sure?
No. You are fine. You're okay. Anyway, moving on. So... Ooh, look at this shiny peanut. Ooh. Sorry, I've just had a snack. It's clear. It really is. When you think about it, it's clear, isn't it?
Yeah, really clear.
Good. Glad that we're on the same level. You are a man of action.
Yes, I am.
This much is what we can see with our eyes. So, tell us what you plan to do.
Well, like my overall plan?
Yeah.
Or just...
Yeah. Overall. Ovo. What happened on planet Ovo?
Ovo.
What happened on planet Ovo?
What?
What happened on planet Ovo?
I completely... What? How the fuck have we not been talking about that? What the fuck? What did happen?
What happened on planet Ovo? Roger, you must remember, please. You must remember something.
We went, and then we were just here.
We just got back. We all just came back.
And then did we? I don't remember coming back. I just remember going.
We just went there, and then we all just were back from planet Ovo.
Yeah, and you were just here, and I was over there.
Yeah, but like way over there, far away. There.
You probably shouldn't think about that too much.
No, hurts my head to even think about it.
It'd be really useful if we could just remember right now.
Really good.
Or something that could just jog our menu.
Yeah. Our next sponsor is Egg.
Eggs. What? Eggs?
Oh, egg! Ooh, egg! Ooh, egg! Ooh, egg! Yeah! 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 Yes, dude, yeah, give me the egg. No, mate.
Oh, Andy, pass the eggs. Come on, stop hogging all the eggs.
No, Stu, I can't do that for you.
That's why we don't let you hold the fucking egg box.
Whoa, what happened there?
I don't fucking know, we just...
Oh god, I need to stop getting them to stop sending me these hypnotic ad reads.
We should probably stop eating these Quaaludes.
Oh mate, a packet of Quaaludes. No! See, when they some companies will send you an ad read, but they just send it via a little shock signal that just shocks the ad into your brain, and you just read their advert.
That's so fucked.
It's awful. It's awful. As my dad would say, it's awful. Milton, You mustn't go there and do the thing that you plan to do with that thing that you've gotten and you've planned to obtain.
Why do you have a different accent to your dad? I've always wondered that.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting question, really, because English to me was not my first language. It is now, but
really?
I used to speak exclusively Spanish. I was born speaking Spanish. I was at the womb speaking Spanish, hombre. What?
¿Cómo estás?
Fuck are you talking about? I don't speak French. I was taught English by Jamie Oliver's lovely daughters in the shed, way back when. They taught me how to speak English, cleaned up my act a bit, lovely people. They were such lovely people. The Oliver family, we like them. I must say, I'm very angry about their recent video, though.
Yeah, I saw that.
They all sat on the sofa and reacted to precious family moments, but I wasn't there.
Oh.
I wasn't there. There was a gap on the sofa where I was supposed to be. Do you know what happened? I said I was going for a poo, and then they all quickly recorded it while I was taking the dump of a lifetime.
What?
And I got back downstairs, I came in, and they said, "Oh, sorry, Milton, the camera stopped rolling. That's a wrap on the video." And I went and had a huge tantrum and cooked the best black pudding souffle I've ever eaten in my life.
Did you use Jamie's Land Rover car cooker?
No, that's actually gone. We had to throw that into the parallax void because it was just too big. Once you started, see that there was clever camera work that they used. They used clever angles and tricks of the light to really downplay the size of that thing, but it was fucking huge.
Did you ever drive it?
No, it was too big.
Oh.
It was just too big. Jamie could have upscaled me, but we don't do that anymore after Huber's got stuck in his upscaled state and we had to atomize him because he was just going to destroy the entire planet one day. God rest his soul. So, to get back onto an old topic that we've already covered in brief detail. Titles. So, if you'll indulge me for a moment. MiltonCraft. Milton. Minecraft. Nice and simple. Easy. Good title, right? Really good.
Yeah, I'd say that, yeah.
Buckets and Spades. Buckets and Spades.
Spades, yeah.
What the fuck? What were you thinking?
I mean, there's not much to understand there. It's pretty much as it is. We've got the bucket. It's up to interpretation. We know the answer.
Don't give me that Neil Breen bullshit. Tell me why.
You're not level 1 yet. You can't. You don't know. You won't. But yeah. Anyway, the title Bucket and Spades.
Yeah.
We've got James. He's a spade, obviously, and the bucket, and we both shovel the sand onto the castle, which is the channel.
That is, well,
very clever, right?
Complete fucking bullshit. To be honest with you, that just doesn't make fucking sense.
I wouldn't say it was bullshit.
It's rubbish. Final sponsor for the day is water. Have a glass of it. Sit down. There's not a lot more to it. It's fucking water. So, my final question for you today, Roger, is... Now, hear me out, because you may not want to answer this question at first, but you really ought to think about the good things that can come from it. So, in order to garner some clicks and some views on this podcast, give us some gossip. Tell me something that you really oughtn't tell me.
Really not? I shouldn't tell you?
You really shouldn't tell me.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys remember... okay, so do you know about Laurie and his uncle Pearl?
Brother Pearl?
Brother Pearl.
Yes, I do.
Well, he doesn't like me talking about it, but he actually had his hands in a lot of pies, and he was actually a founder of Nazi Germany.
Wow! You don't know that one every day, do you?
No, you don't.
Wow! That.
You can't tell anyone, though.
No.
This is just between us.
Yeah, just between us and this laptop here that we're recording on. Just between us and this.
He won't tell anyone, though, will he?
He won't. No. You see these lines here, and these red lines here? That means that he's saying, "Beep boop, I will tell no one." You see that? You see?
He's
Look,
talking to us.
Watch the waveform here. Watch the waveform here. Beep boop, I will tell no one. Easy. There you go. See? Your secret's safe with me.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you any other secrets?
Well, let me think. Well, what do you want to know about? Who do you want to know about?
I don't care. Here's my secret. This is a MiltonCraft secret. When you next go to make a delicious bowl of miso soup, you must really follow this tip. Grab a grater, grab a whole head of a goat, and you must grate it. You must grate it well. You must grate it finely. Mahogany must and no. You will chop up that goat into tiny crumbs and throw it all out the window and enjoy a nice bowl of miso soup. So, guys, that is it. I'm afraid we've come to the end of our scheduled broadcasting hours, but you can catch us anytime if you just watch this podcast again, idiot. So, big thank you to Roger's Reacts. Thank you, Roger.
It's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure. We'll play a bit of Minecraft later, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I want to show you I'm making this awesome thing. I made a little house. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah. I saw the beginning of it, but I haven't really seen inside. So
it's pretty cool.
We have a look later.
Yeah, right.
Clearly, MiltonCraft is the superior channel to Gravy Guys and Buckets and Spades, and that is the final word. Absolutely no one can argue that. And thank you guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks. Have a good time. Bye.